Hmm. So interior design is related to the function and operation of the aesthetics and its sustainability. Um, I I guess I guess one reason why environment wouldn't work is because the designer doesn't control the environment. The designer controls the space, the interior space. It's what's inside. But sustainability is still something that they have an influence over. Like, is this going to be a space that um, can continue to be used throughout the year, for example?
So
Or is
what
it
about
use up resources?
the inside environment of your room? I don't know, whatever
Hmm.
inside of the house.
Yeah, I've got to say this sentence kind of sucks. Interior design is related to the function and operation of the aesthetics and its sustainability. So it's unclear how you could talk about the function and operation of the aesthetics. The aesthetics of what? Interior
Yeah.
spaces and the elements of
Interior
interior.
design. I mean, the person who designed the
Mm.
interior design. I
So
think,
I
yeah,
I would I would say function and operation are usually contrasted with aesthetics.
exactly.
So you
Perfect.
could say that interior design is related to the aesthetics, function, and operation of interior spaces. That would be a clearer sentence. This is actually a very unclear sentence, so I can see why you're confused about because
But
it's like what's sustainability? The sustainability of the aesthetics? Um, Unclear.
so, if you wanted to,
That they have it's implied that they have control over whether functions and operations are sustainable, but they don't have control over an environment because an environment is outside of the space.
perfect. So
So
you
you have an
always,
interior environment, in which case it would be talking about what is the environment inside your apartment or inside your house.
I got it completely. If you just,
I think disciplines is just a better umbrella term for that list.
so no, but do you think that discipline, architecture is a disciplines, or
Mm.
I don't know. Do you think that? I think it is wrong
Yeah.
somehow. Yeah, anyway.
Yeah, it is a discipline.
Okay, so product design or product development design, do you think that it's a disciplines? Yeah.
On
Okay.
this list, yes, psychology, architecture, design,
Perfect. Yeah.
aesthetics. Yeah, I think they're not strictly speaking functions.
Yeah.
So you could talk about psychological functions, but not psychology itself as a function.
Yeah. Anyway.
So I think that they would be um, professions or roles
Perfect. Yeah.
that drew upon multiple disciplines.
Amazing. Yeah.
But
Great.
you might actually find that some of those practices end up talking about themselves as disciplines or sub-disciplines.
Yeah. There are some
So,
professions, as you said. Yeah.
yeah, so like a product design engineer might see themselves as in the sub-discipline of engineering, or they might see themselves as being in a sub-discipline of design. So it's like I think it's quite a loose term because sometimes you talk about disciplines like at a very broad level. Psychology is a discipline, but sometimes you then talk about, cognitive psychology being its own discipline or
Because you said that
environmental
product design
psychology.
is a discipline. I don't understand. Product design is a discipline or a profession. I don't know. That's my questions.
I think on this list, it could be seen as a discipline. I think the same thing as aesthetics. Like, is aesthetics really a discipline, or is it an area of thought?
Area of thought is
Um,
much better, I think. But anyway.
yeah, because aesthetics comes up in lots of different disciplines. It's something you could consider in philosophy, in art history, in design. Um, yeah,
Yeah,
it
I
might
got
be
it.
broad, but on this list, I think you could say disciplines.